Hello everyone, today I will share about IELTS Speaking Part 2. Thanks to teacher Robert from Westminster International. For Speaking Part 1, you will have 5 minutes to answer questions about your background. For Speaking Part 2, you will get a topic card. There are 4 questions on the same topic. You will have a minute to prepare or make notes. You have 2 minutes to speak. Examiner will cut you off at 2 minutes. Examiner might ask 1 to 2 follow-up questions regarding the topic. The exam is to test your ability to talk about topic for an extended period of time. Develop and organize your ideas that are coherent in sequential manner. Use relevant vocabulary and grammar. What is the examiner looking for? You'll be assessed on fluency and coherence. Fluency is speed and accuracy. Natural speed, pausing. Provide reason, for example, why you think this is important. You'll be assessed on lexical resource such as use vocabulary effectively, phrasal verb, such as step up, hop on, brought up, how you use collocation, for example, do research, make a cup of tea. Grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation. Teacher suggests to speak clearly, understand the intonation, sound stress, and I provide a resource here I will put in the description. Type of topics in IELTS speaking will focus on personal experience. Usually need to give a description. For example, your favorite city, a gift you gave or received, important possession. In other words, it is something you own that is important to you. For example, a reusable cup, your favorite website or application, a family member. Common problems. Sometimes people worry about speaking for a long time, running out of things to say, not well organized. Evaluator may stare at you during the test. It is not mandatory to look at them in the eyes. Practice 1. Describe a job you would not like to do, what the job is, why you would not like to do it, how do you know about this job. For this practice, you have 1 minute to plan and 2 minutes to speak. You may pause here to doing the practice. Examples of phrase to explain the reason: long work hours, demanding schedule, later nights at work, or late night at work. People don't appreciate what you do. Teacher suggests that if we do not know the vocabulary, we could talk around the word. For example, it has 4 cylindrical legs and flat surface. The vocabulary is table. Practice 2. Describe a job you would like to do, what the job is, why you would like to do it, how do you know about it. You will have 1 minute to plan and 2 minutes to speak. You may pause here to do the practice. Examples of vocabularies or phrases: enjoyable, fulfilling career. Examples of relative clause to explain: if I could have any job that I want, I would become a. Then you can tell the career that you would like to do. Or if I could gain employment anywhere, I would become a. Then you tell the career name. Visualize Sometimes we could close our eyes, listen and respond to the questions by building a picture or moment in our mind. You could use descriptive adjectives such as, I went to a beautiful park. I feel overjoyed. The descriptive adjective could be size, color, shape, texture. You could explain what did you experience when you went to that place. IELTS speaking self-assessment recommended by Westminster International. Use the speaking exam assessment criteria to critically assess if your speaking is good, okay, or need further work. If you are unsure about the meaning of the criteria, you could ask your teacher to explain. The first one, fluency and coherence. Do you speak with long pause while you are thinking of vocabulary and grammar? Do you speak slowly to avoid making long pause? Are your ideas well organized? Are they easily to follow by the listener? Then you could assess, or you could ask your friend or your family or your teacher to help assess. Lexical resource. Do you use any high-level words? This means words which are less common. Do you use any phrasal verbs or idioms? Do you use any word combinations, collocation, which are very natural? Do you repeat the same word often because you have no synonym for the word? Grammatical range and accuracy. Do you make a lot of minor errors when you speak? For example, do you make mistakes with plurals and articles? A and the. Do you make any major errors when you speak? For example, clauses, tenses, and different parts of speech, nouns, verb, adjectives, adverb. Do you use both simple and complex sentence, conditionals, and relative clause? Pronunciation. Is your pronunciation clear? Do you use your voice, stress, and intonation to add meaning? So these are some tips. I hope it could be helpful during your preparation. You could provide the feedback for me as well. Thank you.